Hello, Kara Mendez here, your intuitive business and lifestyle coach for light workers and the healers of the planet, here to raise the vibration, break generational patterns, and heal themselves and others. How are you? So I have an interesting topic I wanted to talk to you guys about today, and it is in regards to the be, do, have model. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. Most of us operate from the have, do, be model, which is backwards. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that and how that works. And yeah, so if you have any questions, just pop those in the comments as we go, and I will get to those for you. Okay, so most of us have things that we desire, goals, etc. And we often come from the perspective that we have to have the thing in order to be a certain way, right? So you're like, oh, if I only had the money, then I could take the trips, be a successful person, be a successful coach, be a successful entrepreneur, etc. Right? So we feel like we have, if I only had the clients, then I could hire more people and be more present for my kids. Let's see, what are some other ways? Like, if I had a better marriage, then I would be a better wife, right? Or I would be nicer or whatever. Or I would be happy, right? If I had a better marriage, I would be happy. So hi Molly, hi Maggie, thanks for joining. Carrie, I see you too. Waving. So that perspective is actually completely the opposite of how manifestation and attracting the things that we desire to have works. So I'm here today to talk to you about how to use the correct, what do we say, perspective, or and the correct model, right, for manifestation purposes, and for just even like reprogramming the subconscious mind is really what this is going to do. So let me just share a little bit about that. So we decide what our goals are through our conscious mind, right? Like our human brain. That's where we're like, ooh, this is what I want. This is how we're going to get it. Ooh, yeah, that's fun. Yeah, right? Like, I'll have that. We're going to do this. I'm going to travel. I'm going to make 20K months. I'm going to, drive an Escalade. I'm going to whatever, right? Like the things that we say we want. Right? I'm going to have a 5-bedroom house, or I'm going to live on the beach, or I'm going to, we're going to go to Bali, or whatever the things are that you desire. Those come from your human brain. Okay. The conscious mind. Now, the challenge is that the subconscious mind, which runs like up to 60% of your brain power, is what's running the motherfucking show. It just is how it is. It's why whenever you sometimes want something, you're like, oh, I really want to be so impactful, and I want to have so much impact in the world, and I want to change lives, and yet you can't seem to get yourself to be visible. You can't show up for a Facebook Live. You have a hard time writing Facebook content or posting on Instagram, and you do it like once a week, and that's uncomfortable for you, right? or you don't follow up with the sales. Someone who reached out and was interested in your stuff, interested in your program or your product, and then you don't follow up with them, right? So those actions are incongruent with what the impact that you say you desire, right? Or let's say if you're an entrepreneur and you want to buy a new house, all entrepreneurs know that you have to have like 2 years of tax returns to buy a new house. So if your taxes aren't in order, but you say you want a new house, there's an incongruency there, okay? There's a disconnect. Our actions aren't aligning with what we say we want. And that is because the subconscious mind is what is actually operating. And we don't always realize what that subconscious programming is, okay? So we have to take a really hard, long look and be willing to take full responsibility for what we are experiencing in our external world, and owning that that is only a reflection of what is happening in the subconscious mind. I know that can be a little harsh, it might sting a little, but I also like to look at these awarenesses as like, oh shit. Oh, well, my bank account is, it fluctuates significantly. So there must be some kind of a belief that I don't get to make money consistently, right? Or maybe it's even that like, well, I don't have the house that I want. Okay, so maybe I just don't even believe I'm worthy and deserving of the 5-bedroom house on the beach or whatever it is, right? Just using some typical examples. Let's see, what else is there? You could look at this. How is your relationships? Are they where you want them to be? Are they happy? Is there a lot of anger? This will tell you what you're available for in your subconscious mind, okay? Or what you're not available for in your subconscious mind. Let's see, what else? I had another example I was going to share. It was just in my brain and it left. Let's see if I can come back. Oh yeah, how is your health, right? So take an audit of your health. Like take an audit of all the external experiences and the things that you have, right? That will tell you where you're at with your subconscious beliefs. It's super, super powerful. It can feel a little bit like a smack in the face. But I also like to look at it as like, oh, well, now that I know what it is, now I have the power to shift it, to change it, to transmute that, okay? So now let's take it another step further. Let's just say we know what the limiting like subconscious belief is, right? So let's keep going with the house thing. Sorry, it's like really cold in my office right now and it's like making my nails run. Okay. So you want a new house. You want the 5-bedroom house. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Thanks for joining. So you want the 5-bedroom house and you are ready to like reprogram any of these old dirty subconscious beliefs that are holding you back. So let's step into the be, do, have, right? We're not doing the have, do, be because it doesn't work that way. We know this, right? You don't get to have the thing and then be successful. It doesn't work like that. You don't get to have the money or have the house or have the car and then be or feel successful. Doesn't work like that. You have to already be the person who knows that they are worthy and deserving, and that they, in their mind, already just know, oh yeah, that 5-bedroom house, this is done. I already know I have that, right? And then you're going to take the actions that are in alignment with and inspired, right? So you can get the house, right? You're going to get your taxes caught up. You're going to be saving money for your down payment. You're going to be checking your credit score, maybe paying off any little blips that there might be, any collections or anything like that. And you're going to clean it up, and you're going to get a real estate agent. You're going to find a mortgage company to work with, and all these things, right? You might even you're going to make a list of all the characteristics you want your house to have, all the amenities, where it is, what school district, all the things, right? What part of town, and how is it, can you walk places, crime rate, all the things, right? You're going to make your list of all the things that you want from your new house. How many bedrooms, fireplaces, lighting, color scheme, the whole thing, right? Then you are going to step into the next part, which is the have part. And you are really going to embody the feelings of already having the thing that you desire, right? So, and you're gonna, B, do have. Let's start back at the B. B, you're gonna be, if you're wanting the new house, you are going to be financially responsible. You are going to be intentional. You are going to be deserving. You're going to be worthy. You're going to be committed to this motherfucking house, to the new house. You're committed to that shit, right? And when you're committed to things, then you will make choices according to that commitment, right? Because that is a priority value for you. Having a new home is a priority value for you, and that will lead to different actions that you will take and decisions that you will make, okay? So the B part is your identity, right? So who do you need to be? What are the thoughts that you need to be thinking? What are the beliefs that you need to have? What are the characteristics that you embody as a person who's already walking around in your 5-bedroom, 3,000 square foot house, right? So who would you be? Just think about that for a second. And this can be for any goal that you have. I'm just using a house as an example. So now that you are being at an identity core level, because you already know you have the house, right? So you're reprogramming your identity. You're just kind of repeating affirmations like I'm successful, and I am a badass, and I deserve to live in a spacious home. I deserve to have, the chef's kitchen, and I deserve to have my jacuzzi tub, and I deserve to have the pool, and I deserve to have et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? You're going to list out those things. And then you're going to step into the doing, right? So, okay, if I already know that I have this house, what are the actions that I would be taking, right? And those actions will follow. We talked about what some of those might be. Some of the other actions too that might seem not typical actions, but you might be like, oh, well, I'm the person that sits outside on my patio every morning with my tea and writes my journal. Or I would be doing, my favorite baking. I love to make cupcakes and cakes and things like that. And so maybe you're doing those things. Hey, Nusha. And those actions will just start to really come very easily as you start to transform the subconscious identity of who you are being, okay? And so let me just also say that this is a daily practice, you guys. a fucking daily practice. This isn't some shit you just do one time after this video and be like, oh, okay, cool, I'm going to reprogram my subconscious mind. No. This is the thing that you do every single day. Every day. It's a practice. You're reprogramming and rewiring and recoding your brain. Those thoughts and those beliefs, they didn't just get there because of like one time you thought them. No. Those things are embedded, like rooted, deep roots. They've been there for a long time. So you have to start being consistent. And if you can do it twice a day, you're going to start to see the effects and the changes happen faster. Okay. Now here's my favorite part. This is the part that you really kind of like, I feel like wraps it with a bow and ties it all up into a beautiful package. So the affirmations and the identity part, yes, get on that shit. Who do you need to be? Step into that version of yourself, right? Knowing that you already have that thing, the new house, the new car, the clients, the money, you know, the impact, that you're already the present and engaged mom, that you already have the amazing marriage, that you're already, you know, the level of fitness that you desire, that you have the health, the energy, the vitality, the community, the friends, the support, whatever it is. Know that you already have that shit, okay? Now, let's get into the have. And this is where, if I already have this, how am I going to feel? This is the question I want to ask you. If I already knew that I have a 5-bedroom, 3,000 square foot house, how will I feel? And I want you to really you can close your eyes, or you can, whatever you need to do. I like to sometimes even just do this while I'm walking. I think sometimes movement can help. And ask yourself, how will I feel? You know, and you're like, oh, and just, you can just riff on anything that comes up. Like, oh, I will feel I will feel accomplished. I will feel ecstatic. I will feel so fucking blessed. I will feel so grateful and appreciative, so joyful, right? Just so grateful to, you know, and you can go into this fully, so grateful to, you know, have this beautiful space to share with my family. And so everyone feels safe and protected, and it feels so luxurious. It feels, you know, and just close your eyes and just visualize it and really put yourself there. And that really, really helps the subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind doesn't know imagination from reality. So you kind of can, I guess you could call it tricking it a little bit. And so this part of this piece of it where you're really envisioning it and stepping into the emotional feelings, I want you to feel it in your body. I want to see tears flowing out of your face from tears of joy and gratitude. That is when you know that you have hit on your have. And you are really doing some subconscious reprogramming, when you can really get into that energetic state. And you will, this is what helps you become an energetic match to the thing that you desire, to the house, to the car, etc., to the clients, to the impact, to the relationships, you know, all of those things, okay? Now, you want to keep doing all 3 of these components, right? Because the do's are your actions. You're going to start taking actions on those things. But you're going to start taking actions on those things because you already know that you have the thing that you desire, and you've decided that you are the type of person, you are the badass boss bitch that gets to have whatever you fucking say you want. What do you guys think? Do you get it? Try it out. Let me see what you think. Tell me what you think, not let me see. Well, yeah, if you start manifesting shit, I want to see that. I want to see pictures. I want to see you guys celebrating your wins in this group. I want you guys to be letting me know when you see proof of magic. right? Like, let me know what's coming up for you. Let me know if you're having a hard time with this. If you're like, Carrie, I just don't even get it. That's fine too. Let me know. I'm here. I want to support you because I want you to have what you want. I want you to have your desires. I want you to have your most amazing life. And I want you to be fucking living it now. And I want you to know that it's possible for you. Okay. All right. So be, do, have, and you just do that every day as a practice, twice a day. And you can adjust, you can go for different things, There is one thing I do want to say is when you do this, you have to make sure to detach from the outcome, detach from the when and detach from the how. You just continue to step into the version of you that already has this and become her. Do the things that you need to do. Take the actions. Take the inspired actions. Don't force things. Take inspired action. Okay? You want everything to be in alignment and flow. And then I want you to practice being in that feeling state, envisioning, already having and feeling what it feels like to have it. Okay? All right. I love you guys so much. Yeah, that's it. Let me know how this works for you. Keep me posted in the group. All right. Love you. Bye.